By the way, I'm gonna eventually look into like seeing if we can get notifications for people spending channel points on voting characters, because otherwise it's just kind of like you'll have to take my word for it that people will vote for this one character. Yeah. Also, we really are going for them all the way, aren't we? Yeah. It looks like Chad really wants me to get Hinata, and I am not complaining at all. We could have given the story to Kabuto. Oh my god, tell me about it. Jesus, we could have given it so many character story modes, but that we don't. Me. Alright. So I'm gonna do Shino's, and we're gonna take a really quick 5-minute break so I can go. There's someone in the car, yeah? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go grab after this one. Alright, so you want to talk about doing literally less than nothing. Shino, Kiba at least had some interactions with some other characters during the main arc. Shino is still stuck on literally on, yeah, people don't recognize me and that makes me depressed vibe. And it's like, bro, Jesus Christ, you at least had a design before. Now you're literally just like a tattering of rags. What the fuck? Anyway, 0 damage, 5 combo. Okay. I did like using, okay, I had a surprising amount of fun before using Shino. I think in EX 1 or 2, no, it was 2. And learning that, oh, he's got resets. That's kind of cool. Let me see if I remember how to do them. Anyway, A drops bugs. As you know, that would have probably surmised. That actually causes a knockdown. That's kind of cool. Down B is like a wild, like, axe kick. Down B, I think, is going to spawn like a trap of bugs. I will say, okay, weird nostalgia thing. I remember when Shino was coming out to, there's not a bug there, was coming out to Revolution in the States, Revolution 1. And I remember this when I was like super young. The fact that we didn't get GNT 3 and 4. We just kind of jumped into 1. And I thought, or Revolution, I just thought that, wow, actually Shino looks really fucking fun, as well as Tamari. I wonder why we didn't get them sooner. Unaware of the fact that Japan already had games. Remember when Shino was hardcore and killed people? Did he kill people? Oh, right. Fucking Zaku has arms blown off, right. Hilariously, Shino is voiced by Shinji Kawada, who voices Spider-Man and a few stuff. That is kind of funny, yeah. Why this? Oh, it's because, haha, Sai took our spot. Probably. Just 40 seconds and make sure Hinata doesn't faint. Got it! My ambivalence is rising as we go through some of these character story modes because I remember just how literally nothing characters they are most of the time. Oh no. Oh no. I had a thought. Let me see. Alright, that was a cool string. BB-A-B-B. Okay, so. Hey. You guys remember Minato? That blonde shithead? Yeah, okay. So I remember those two other students that he was with that when they were training under Jiraiya, and we have literally no idea who the fuck they are. Okay. I'm gonna say something very controversial. Team Kurenai is literally like that group, but in modern day. Because of the fact that Hinata is at least very relevant going forward. Kiba and Shino end up with literally nothing by the story's end and have done literally nothing. And that just sapped a lot of energy out of me. Oh my god. And, you know, again, it's a fucking shame because he was so cool when he fought Zaku, because this like dude that can shoot out wind from his arms. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna block him up with bugs. That was so cool. Also, don't think we ever had any operations about the fact that bugs literally inside all of his body. Like, what the fuck? Can we talk about that? Neji's reaction to learning about that using Byakugan was so sick. Anyway, I didn't really. Oh yeah, you can do resets with this. Oops. I'm also now thinking about Fu and Torne. I forget which one's which, obviously, because why would you? And why are Danzo's henchmen the one that has like literally nanomite fucking bugs way more interesting than fucking Shino? This is not a me ragging on Naruto thing. This is a why is the structure of the story like this kind of thing. Shino also killed people, which no one from the Leaf did. I feel like that's not true, but I also could be wrong about that. Okay, it was Torne. Okay, yeah. It's just like, bro, this is like, why is the other guy like actually has more screen time than the main one from the Aburame clan? Kagashi killed Haku? Yeah, there was that. Inadvertently, though. But yes. Oh yeah, my guy also killed Kisame too. If you want to count that. Bleak. Don't sub, combo secret technique, got it. No one from the Leaf tuning exam had a kill count, I mean. Oh. Neji killed Kitamaro? Just saying. Also going through the rest of them in the back of my head right now. Actually, well, yeah, there's, okay, to be fair, Nigel, I will say, given that literally most of them are like super generic good guys, I will give you the confusion. Kisame killed himself? Oh. Right. Yeah, it's stupid. As a lot of things that Shippuden are. So and so. Alright, can I generate enough chakra for this? Actually, wait, do I? Okay, well, I'm... Got it, got it. Oh, wait, you do have a team super. It's another one of those. Huh. So, if you're wondering what I'm saying, what I mean by that, so you remember the 3-team supers from, or the 3-person supers from, GNT4? There are some of them that are just absolutely hilarious, where Kiba is involved in 1 or 2 of them, and literally does like, he punches one of them, and the other are so much more involved in that. It's just very funny. Yeah, that seemed really unnecessary, I think is the word I'd use. Can you do this one? Probably. Yeah, probably. This might be a little bit tricky, but I imagine this is very doable with Shino. It's going to drop a save state there. Oops. Everything else, I'm glad that using bugs doesn't consume chakra from Shino, unlike this would probably be a thing that other characters would not have the privilege of. Kisame had loyalty towards the Akatsuki. Weak. I mean, maybe, but who cares? It's fucking Kisame's character, just no character to be had. I'm just saying. Oh, now actually the first one. Okay, cool. 30. I know exactly where this is going. Naruto, you should pick me for a team. And if it were me, if it was me, I'm just saying, Shino over Sai any day of the week. Not just a character. I love Sai's character. But in terms of like actual utility, I think he'd be the pick here. Because, oh my god, his tracking abilities are practically broken. But I'm also remembering the fact that Shino was actually deeply involved in one of the reasons that actually made me rage quit the anime, because it was so fucking boring. Gurren arc, Three Tails arc. Yeah, so basically one of the plot points of that was the fact that Gurren, the main villain for that one, had like this crystal jutsu ability. And I think Hinata got locked in one of them or something, so Shino had to literally like, one of his bugs had some immunity. It was either an immunity to the crystals or could chew through them. So one of the plot points in the middle of it was literally having to wait for a fucking generation of bugs to form from Shino, so that way they could actually adequately fight her. And I'm just like, this is so boring. It was literally one of those proxy war things, basically through Orochimaru, obviously. Also, funny enough, Storm Shino is the only boring if you play the Shippuden version. I don't think I actually put much time into the version from Storm 1. I think about it. Wait, is pre-time skip Shino even actually playable in Storm 2 or sorry, Storm 3 onwards because of generations? I actually do not remember this at all. Yeah, I know, seriously. That was also, I want to say this, oh my god. I'm gonna send myself down like PTSD rabbit hole from how bad that arc was. You know what, hang on, I need to take you guys down a fucking trip with me. So, if you're not familiar at all with Naruto filler, I envy you. But also, you need to know just how bleak this arc was, because it came off of the heels of some actually really good filler arcs, funny enough. It was... Let me pull this up. So, this is so monumentally boring. Also, at the end, Toby and Data capture it anyway, because go figure. So, oh man. Oh yeah, the fucking forgot about the kid Yukimura. That was boring. Was this the whole thing about Naruto needing... Yeah, I think this is the bit about Naruto not having team jutsu, so we need to actually like learn them. No man's land. Yeah, that is literally the best way to put it. Oh jeez. I'm not kidding. Okay. They engage battle with Gurren and Shino, scenes back one of his crystallized bugs, and Tsunade sends Yamato, Sai, and Sakura to help along Naruto, who meets along the way. Team Kurenai follow Gurren and discover that the thing... This is so... I'll have some hash brown, sure. This arc is so monumentally boring. In fact, I find more entertainment from this anime movie over here, which by the way, you guys should go see. It actually does look... It might be pretty good, who knows. Also from the guy who did Your Name, which is pretty good. So yeah, it's bleak. Just give you a sample of it. Wait, was that an ace of spades? Right. Ace in the hole. That's... That's all they can do? Oh my god, there's nothing to work with. Remember in the War Arc where they had episodes where they literally made up people to waste time away from me? Yeah, where literally there was like little armies formed trying to do that shit. Man, protect Kiba. I didn't read the other one was. I don't care. Anyway, Taylor just handed me some hash browns. I'm definitely gonna dive into these later while I'm on break. Oh god. Just to give you a sample of how boring that arc was overall. Again, that's not the... Maybe I should reiterate, like, that's not the bad part of Naruto filler. The bad part is where they actually start doing little episodic filler of pre-time skip stuff, and I don't think anyone watched those, honestly. It's just the funniest thing to me, so, like, in hindsight, that so many people were flipping their lid that, oh my god, Naruto is marrying Hinata, Shippuden's over, and I'm just like, dude, none of you are even watching. What is going on right now? There was an episode of Sound 4 and it was so meh. Yeah, that's right, the Sound 4 got Ito Tensei and they actually had rematched with all the respective enemies, and on its surface, that sounds kinda cool. But I know it's the war arc and the animation's gonna be actual shit, so I just don't really care. Like, wouldn't that be cool, actually, like, putting the members through their, like, getting through their paces, former getting, obviously, and, like, pushing them to see how far they've come and actually be able to fight them evenly without, like, ace in the holes to actually fall back on it? It's so dope. But nothing really comes of it. Also, Hinon got Ito Tensei. Yeah. Don't sub, combo secret technique, got it. The more I'm talking about it, the more I actually realize how much more I like Bleach and Naruto these days. Goddamn. Anyway, okay. This will be fun. Okay. Ooh. Wait. my controls got flipped too. Oh no, they didn't. Oh wait. That looks so much more rough. Right, so if no one knows, basically, Hinata does have access still to, oh god, okay. Hinata still has access to, Neji's, fancy Y canceling, utilizing, like, the 4A, which does, like, the 3 pokes. I exactly remember an Shippuden episode after Sasuke killed Itachi where it was just PTS Sasuke acting like a bloody cat. What? Wait, what? Nigel, what the hell are you talking about? That sounds actually hilarious, and I kind of need sauce now. Shippuden's eye characters really are bleak, aren't they? Holy hell. Again, I don't want it to be the case because some of them had really good shit before it in part 1, but man. Oh, okay. It's a shame I heard that Daigo Knight's, rewrite series has kind of gone off the rails as of late because I would love to see what he does to Shippuden characters to actually make them more engaging. Like, in terms of, like, the time skip stuff. Let's see, what other weird stuff was there for filler? I mean, there was that bit with Yugo's old boyfriend, the sickly guy, being reanimated as well, and that was wacky. Oh wait, what am I doing? I got this. All right, that's Gara down. There we go. All right, let me see this shit. What we got? Oh. Wait, you real? So we had to, you guys had to deal with this. Also, hello Pinterest, lol. Like, you had to deal with this after Itachi died in the anime? Okay. What is this? Quality stuff. Yeah, that is kind of cringe. Also, it's a kind of a bad idea to make filler of pre-time skip considering A, you are literally in Shippuden. Also, B, you can use opportunity to unfuck some characters that have had it rough for a while. Alright, 50% chakra, A combo, easy. Okay, I'll say Itachi with cat ears is kind of cute. I'll just... No, okay, she's not looking. What? Here's Itachi with cat ears. And it's going away now. All right, let's see. Is it 8 hits? That should be dead. Oh no, that's gonna be the combo counter release I need. Oh yeah, that. So at some point in time, I don't exactly know what game it happened in, but at some point, basically, there was a shift in the gameplay engine where now everyone keeps their eyes closed during supers. I think it's only in the Revolution/EX games because their eyes are always open the whole time back in like the GNT games. I know it was directly after before Itachi. I know the timing was god awful. Dude, tell me about it. Brandon's told me that the arc itself, the anime filler arc I'm about to mention in particular is actually really good, but it reminds me in Bleach how right after the Ichigo and Grimjob fight, when they're literally setting up the fight against Ulquiorra, they cut right to a filler arc, and that did make me stop watching the Bleach anime through Adult Swim back in the day, just cause like I really want to get on board with that, and I just switched to the manga full time. Yeah, it reminds me of stuff like that. Like again, I'm told that was the Shusuke Amagai arc, and I'm told that arc was really good. But just like also really unfortunate timing that you should cut away from like something really important and really set up for that. No one knows how to jump. He says something about the Hidden Leaf Village and the Aburame clan, and I don't care what the rest was. Same studio, by the way. Naruto and Bleach has the same. Yes, it is always worth mentioning. Studio Pierrot. Also worth mentioning about Studio Pierrot is the fact that both of them. Okay, while Boruto's been going through a little bit of a hard time, not gonna lie, they've also been pointing out recently the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, and yeah, it was just a little bit better than the other. You know, one was the top anime of its whole season. You know, Bleach. Boruto, meanwhile, has been losing viewers on the regular because of various bullshit. You know, fun stuff. Genuinely, I want to know what the viewership for Boruto is these days. I'm no hyperbole. Anyway, imagine a rematch. Because actually, this is a cool fight, so this is fine. Totally cool with me. Curl his feet. I don't like knowing this. Alright, let's have fun. Oh, I guess the last time they fought, he didn't have Ant with him either, so that's pretty cool. Or Salamander either, but yeah. Okay, this is actually a pretty sick matchup, though. Oopsie. Well, I got that set up, so I can just jump right back in anyway. Let's see. Okay, that cat episode was episode 189 of Shippuden After Pain. Oh, God. That's even worse to have something like that. It was tied in the woods, so it'd be cool to see who win. Yeah, I would still say Shino ultimately won, but yeah. Not by much. Anyway, funny recaps from before. Oh, Kankaro keeps his eyes open though, at least. That's odd. Cool. Yeah, I really don't know what the hell Shino would actually have gained from the time skip. Wasn't that one of the only times we get to see Shino fight, if not the only? Yes, it actually is. I want to say that Shino did do more things. Okay, no, that's actually not true. Shino, I think, helped out with the Itachi search crew, but that's about it. He didn't fight. I think he was just there to help with recon, that's it. Again, like, what I'm gonna say, this thing in writing that if you point out things that are wrong, that doesn't inherently fix them. That just points more attention to the fact that it's bad. Just a little thing. Anyway, so the wife's here, but before everyone jumps on board with voting for her, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I need to go get some soda from downstairs, and also to chow down into this hash brown. So, 5-minute reprieve, boys. Be back in a bit.